EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Halloween matchup. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 42. On first down, right back to White. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Tucker. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Second down and 3. Now it's White. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Another run here with White. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with White. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Geno Stone with the tackle. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They'll try and throw with Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
We're about to watch one of the most gifted passers in the league, Mike, and it's not only just his arm talent. That's, of course, off the charts, but his ability to process, his ability both pre and post snap to operate maybe on a little bit of a different level than some of the other quarterbacks around the league. I mean, he is surgical with his approach, and he's on the short list of truly elite quarterbacks we have to offer in this league. And for us to get a front row seat, man, how special is that?
Second and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Taking off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Anytime a defense decides to blitz, Mike, they're always rolling the dice, and we see why. You bring that extra defender, and if he doesn't get home, that quarterback not only can escape the pocket, but there is a lot of room to operate downfield.
On first down, Burrow. That one taken in by Higgins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top 5 pick, perennial 1,000-yard receiver, and when he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? Moving the tight end right. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive begins with a run by White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. The give to White, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun, here's Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. In motion is Myers. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion here is Tucker. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Turner. Touchdown, Raiders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, that's Charlie Jones. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Burrow. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be taken down.
Nice catch here by the young rookie tight end, Eric All. Looking back to college, Mike, it's really been the injuries. It's been a torn ACL, back surgery in 22. Because as far as the skill sets involved to play tight end in the NFL, he can really do it all. He is a well-rounded, true inline wide tight end. If he can show the Bengals that he's healthy and he can remain on the field, I think there's a lot of things he can do to play impact on this Bengals offense going forward his rookie season. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. To return, Tyreek McAllister. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. The first run for Alexander Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's White. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8. Back is Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. Minshew. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with White. Good blocking, and he's in. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They get 16 on that connection, and the Bengals going to have a first down. On the ground, it's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Burrow now. Off he goes, and he will score. Joe Burrow, touchdown Cincinnati. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White heading onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. He'll manage only a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Second down and 8. He'll try the right side with White. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They run with White. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the give, it's White. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Brown. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A carry here for Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow to throw. That's complete to all the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They go play action for Burrow.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A give, and here's White. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. In motion is Myers. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Here's A.J. Cole now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Motion man is the tight end going right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Nice play there by Higgins. And when you think, Mike, back to 2023, he's only able to play 12 games. Still had just under 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. The hope in Cincinnati is when this guy is healthy, they have themselves a bona fide superstar at the wide receiver position.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, can.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Burrow. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. To throw once more, here's Minshew. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Minshew out of the pistol here. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Burrow now. He'll look underneath here for Brown. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Back to throw, Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's 3rd and 7. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
First and 10. Here's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Man in motion here is Tucker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third down and 9. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's White. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Here comes White on the toss right. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's a give up the middle with White. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That is caught side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
A first down throw for Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Right back to him on first down. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Brown. And he's into the end zone yet again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Man in motion here is Tucker. They run on the jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try and throw with Minshew. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground, this is White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Now Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Second down, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They bring Chase in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back is Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On second down, a run with Wright. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. A pickup there of 13. First down, Vegas.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On first down, here's Minshew. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Minshew. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
To the right side, here's Madison. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Play action now with Minshew. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The give to White. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with White. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
One more time, it's White. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. On the return is Chase Brown. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He keeps it himself, and he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
A carry here for Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll send the tight end in motion right. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Second and 7. Burrow. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, here's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Throwing again is Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again. Zamir White. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give him 16 there, and a 1st down.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, this looks like a design run. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Brown. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. 1st down. Here's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Taking off, he'll try to get there. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he's got another one. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st down, here's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
To throw once more, here's Minshew. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
On third and long, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Here's 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On the ground, it's Brown. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals, as we say so long from Cincinnati.